Hello everyone, this is Gabrielle, and in this tutorial I'll be showing you guys where to start when you say that your family tree is done. That is a myth when people say their family trees have been completed. You can have many professionals work on your family tree and it can still be incomplete. So for those people who say their family tree has been completed or that there's no more work to do, this tutorial is for you guys. So first sign into your family tree, family search account, and you will click on family tree. Click on tree, and then you will see your family tree in the landscape form. This is one of my favorite hacks to show beginners or even experts. So click on landscape and you're going to change it to fan chart. So even my fan chart is incomplete. As you can see, I have some holes here, some missing information, and that is definitely a place that I could start. However, Family Search has made it really easy to find places to research. So here I have family lines, but I can change it to research helps and make sure that your generations is set to 7. So here I have research helps. So all of these colors are things that I need to look into. Over here is the legend on the right. So red is data problems. That can be, maybe it says that a girl was married before she was 10 years old, or a child said that it says that a child was born after its mother. So these are normally problems that you really need to research. The blue are record hints. The record hints is when a computer searches records that have been scanned and uploaded and then indexed. And so if your ancestor's name comes up, it will say, hey, we found a record with your ancestor's name. It could be your ancestor, so you should look at it. So those are really easy, and I'll go over in another tutorial how to look at record hints. But I'll focus on the purple, research suggestions. So for example, I'll click on this person and we'll look at a research suggestion. So you'll click on details and they come up over here on the right. So here it says person may have another spouse and possible missing child. So if I scroll down and look at her information, it looks like her husband died pretty young. He died when he was 62, and then she continued to live after that for about 20 years. And so they think she might have gotten married again. And so that is something that I can research and look into, because 20 years without a spouse is a long time. Additionally, the other research hint that they had was a missing child. So if we look at her children, we can see consistently the age gaps between them. So here between Mary and Josephus is a 4-year gap, and then with Josephus and Mary is a 3 years here, 2 years, and 1 year. So Family Search marks any gap of 3 years or more as a possible research suggestion. Anything over 4 years is considered unusual. So here between Mary and Josephus, they think there's a child that was born between them and just got lost in the records. And so I can go to her sources and I can look at all of the records and see if there is another child on the census records, if there's a birth record for somebody, and I really want to make sure that there is not a child missing. So I can go back to the research help, and let's say that I have researched it. And so then I would click dismiss, and you always want to explain why you want to dismiss the suggestion. So you would say, I researched this and found no child, and then you would click dismiss, and as you can see it disappeared. And I would do it for these 2 other ones, but please make sure that you're not just dismissing them without researching them, because if there was a missing child, then you really didn't want to overlook that. And so that is how you look for new ways to research and research places. I've seen several people that have 13 or 14 generations back, but I show them this feature and they have lots of places that they can work. And new information is constantly being uploaded every single day, and so you will never have a complete full tree. It will never be done, which is good and bad. But I wanted to show you guys that feature because that is a really great place to start. And even if I got all of these completed, then what I would do next is I would start closest at myself. So this is myself, and I would make sure that all of my records are put in. I would add photos, stories, documents, my birth record, a marriage record, a death record. Obviously I'm still alive, so I couldn't add a death record, but I would make sure that every possible record is in there for myself. And then I would go on to my parents, and I would do it for my dad and make sure he has all of his images, stories, documents. And I would do it for my mom, and I just work all the way out. And I make sure that I have every census that they were alive, every birth record of all of their children. I would have images, and then you just keep going and you just branch out further and further, because you want to make sure that your tree isn't just full. You want to make sure that it's correct, because this information is real people. These people are real, and you don't want to get their stories wrong. You don't want to have incorrect spouses. You don't want to have incorrect children. And so if your tree, you get on here and there are no purple, there are no red, and no blue, that is so great. I'm so proud of you. But then I want you to start at yourself and complete your own story, and then do your parents and your grandparents and your great-grandparents, and you just keep going. And I'm sure that you will find places to research along the way. You will have to find census records, you'll have to find wills, you'll have to find newspaper clippings. So no tree is ever complete. So I hope you guys found this video educational, and I hope it had a lot of information. If you guys liked this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so I can make more videos for you guys. Thanks, bye.